Yo, what's going on, guys? So the new OCG ban list just hit, and guys, you won't believe it. Totally awesome, and HALQIFIBRAX both are actually banned. We actually have a lot of changes. Even Spellbook of Judgment is on here. This is crazy game-breaking news over here. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the new ban list. So starting right off, let's go ahead and go over what has actually changed. So these are the things that are forbidden, banned. Totally Awesome is out of the game. That is crazy. And that's usually due to more likely Splight being so relevant in the game. I don't feel like there's any real deck that like really can make great use out of it other than that. I mean, there's a lot of like obviously Paleozoic can make use out of it, but like that's not the problem, right? Like for the most part, that's not why people are probably wanted banned in the first place. The HALQIFIBRAX is a pretty big change in Yu-Gi-Oh, as this is one of the best ways to synchro up in the game, right? That is a huge surprise, and I'm actually okay with this change. Vanity's Emptiness being gone, it needed to go in the OCG for a super long time. I just can't believe it just actually took them this long. But congratulations, OCG, you no longer have to deal with that. But they still have triple max C, right? Next up, though, we have Eva, and this is the card that I'm just like, what the heck is this? Like, usually OCG lists, they usually cater towards like what the players would want and what they think is like pretty decent for the game, right? In terms of like its healthiness and in terms of toxicity too. Spellbook of Judgment is like, I activate this, and even though it's limited, right, you could just recycle it. Like, Spellbook of Judgment is so broken, even at 1. It doesn't matter. There's so many cards that search out this card. And then also Branded Opening is now hit as well. It's actually hit pretty hard. Not only Branded Opening, but also on top of that, yeah, Branded Fusion also being semi-limited. But the only real, like, I cannot believe this is Spellbook of Judgment coming back into the game. That's, if any of you guys played back in the day, yo, comment down below and just type in OG, because I'm curious to know how many of you guys actually remember how broken this card was. Like, it came out and it was banned so fast for good reasons, so I can't believe the OCG put that. But yeah, Brandon's hit twice over here. We have the Fusion and the Branded Opening. So Branded Opening is down to limited to 1, and then semi-limited Jedi Alex Birdman. What was it in the OCG before? Like, I had to look up some of these things. Did they have it at 1 in the OCG? Oh, it was at 1 in the OCG. So if you guys didn't know, there are some loops that you can do it with Divine Mist Valley things. It's a pretty cool like combo card. I still don't think it should have been like limited, but there are some cool things you can do. It's not like an infinite like FTK loop. It's just like you can loop a couple like cards and get some advantage. I don't think it's that big a deal. But the Flaunderies, so that was actually hit. Let me go ahead and actually type in this one. So this is the one, because like sometimes with Flaunderies, if you're wondering which one it is the field spell one. Then on top of that, the Branded Fusion, I mean, yeah, like I said, Branded is actually still pretty popular as a deck, even in the TCG. But Unlimited, we have Hardcore. I was saying this for a while, like Orcus, they've been really phased out without the old combo back in the day with Mermaid. Like if Mermaid came back, that would make the deck so much better than Orcus Nightmare deck. Like there's so many different variations. There's the Warrior, there's the like Water Engine, Harmonizing Magician, also unlimited. Night Assailant, but this like is irrelevant, right? Thunder Dragon Roar, also unlimited. Lone Fire Blossom, unlimited. What was this card at in the OCG? Because by the way, this is OCG. I probably should have mentioned this at the very beginning of the video though, but this is July 1st ban list. I just got so excited about this to make the video. But yeah, OCG, Lone Fire was at 2, so going up to 3. There's still some more newer plant stuff coming out, and plus the Rico plant stuff, guys, is looking better and better, especially because this makes it so the Totally Awesome, they'd get like plus 2 or 3 cards off of a Totally Awesome, and that's because like you stop something, you get the card, and then the card, Totally Awesome gets you another card when it goes away. So like you got a lot of value out of Totally Awesome, right? And then if we bump up Rika plants, and like, if you guys think Rika plants are a joke, check out the pinned comment. That deck is actually really, really good. And now that everything is hit a little bit, it has a chance to rise a little bit closer to the top. The next up, Trishulus, doesn't really matter. It no longer is the king. What is a wind up Zen Maiden is at 3 and we can't even have 1? That's crazy. Now it was at 2 in the OCG, but I did not see any top lists that even use it. So this is probably like an irrelevant card. Beginning of the End is also hit. I gotta brush up my memory on this, as some of you guys probably do as well. This is probably not going to change anything Regeki. I mean, come on. We have Dark Hole at triple. We have Regeki at 3 now, and like they probably won't see. Wait, they actually unlimited Divine Wind and Mist Valley too. Wait, hold on. The Birdman Gallus FTKs, man. Maybe. All right, so on top of that, we have Sword Soul Emergence. So that was also now put to 3. Well, if I could copy and paste it correctly. So that was another change over here. But I'm curious to know, Emergence? wait, one living sword, soul. Oh, you know, maybe it copied like too much. So emergence went from 2 to 3. I mean, that's not going to be like a huge deal. I mean, obviously it's going to make the deck a little bit better, but I'm curious to know what you guys think of this list. Do you guys like it? Do you think it's a bad list? Is it a good list? I mean, I think that like this makes sense. Like the vanities, the totally awesome is like, why don't you just hit the splice cards, right? You got to hit another completely like there's so many archetypes that you need totally awesome. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. Like there's a mermaid engine that can run it. It's not very high tier anyways, but it makes it even worse. And it's like Splight was a problem, not just the toad, right? But I mean, that card's been on the chopping block for a while for a lot of people. But I'm just still surprised. Like Spellbook of Judgment, it's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be so many different ways to OTK enemies. And with the Birdman, there is a way where you can actually use the Planet Pathfinder if you want to run like Monster Mash. You could technically run triple Planet Pathfinder, run one of those, and you'd have more consistency with that combo as well. But Gallus, like, how relevant is that in like 2022? But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. But if you guys enjoyed the video and the discussion, drop a like on it if you're new here and you don't want to miss out on more new Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban lists and stuff in the future. Hit subscribe, turn the bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!